Hey there everyone, how you all doing? Welcome on back to PV County. Oh, I was going to say PV County there, but yeah, PV WolfCreek. I think I need to sort that out. Welcome back to PV, huh? Anyway, we are on obviously WolfCreek today. Just going to get this guy going. There we go. Just harvesting obviously the poplar that's now ready. Well, I should say the hired helper's going to do it for me because I really can't be bothered. Obviously, I do have a few other things to get on with. One thing is, obviously, I've got another worker over here currently picking up some stones on these two fields. Something that I have done, though, and I'm kind of happy about it. I'm going to take a little drive with the car to show you guys. So I went through my storages, sold off a buttload of stuff, ended up taking a big, humongous loan. And yeah, I've basically placed down 2 more factories, which I'm kind of happy about. Obviously, the one thing I do need to do is get one of the mines to be able to run it. Let's take a little drive down here to show you. It's kind of still a work in progress. And then what we do is get into doing some farming in a minute. I've got some soybean, I think it is, to go in. Or canola, one of the two. I'll have a look in a minute. But how are you all guys doing today? Obviously, Happy New Year. Obviously, this is my first stream back since the new year. So, yep, started off not too bad so far. So, fingers crossed. Hey, Jono, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so one thing I've done is I've come along here, along the middle, planted a few trees, saplings, had a few spare, and as you can see in the distance I have my new factories placed, and they're Copper by Design and the Electronics factory. Now the only problem is those barriers are in the way. I did put some more trees down this side as well, just to create like a barrier there. I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Glad you're doing good as well. So yeah, this is what I'm currently working on. I haven't actually tested it with a truck yet to make sure the doors and everything work, but I've got them in at least. At some point, I do want to at least try and get some products into these. But yeah, really happy about it. I've got plenty of space going around it, hopefully. So fingers crossed in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to get into the multi-mine and but then I'll start getting some products into here. So obviously that's the Copper by Design there. It's a lovely factory, and obviously I wanted to try and keep the two of them together. Also got the Dell right opposite it. With any luck, there's going to be plenty of space there to get a truck in. And at some point, obviously, these are going to need to be updated for obviously the new mod packs and the new map itself. So that's one area. I'm still going to landscape around it. I may end up putting a field, or a couple of small fields around here. I'm not sure yet. Might just leave it trees. Maybe go through, plant some more trees in. Happy New Year to you too as well, Jono. Obviously, I've just gone through, done a few for the minute. Something else I was working on yesterday is my little driveway into the new BGA. Actually, it was a quick removal of a few trees, do a bit of painting to the road. I think it's turned out quite well. Might end up putting some hedge or something coming up this side there. But so far it's not doing too badly altogether, so I'm kind of happy. Obviously it's still got a little bit more work to do on here, so. And Jono's found my new sound alerts. Thank you very much for that heart attack. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so that's one thing I've added in for you guys. So for the channel points that you've accumulated over the last year, you can actually now use them to do sound alerts and stuff. I've not made them too expensive, so they should go for quite a while. So yeah, thank you for that. Obviously you've got sound alerts and blurbs and all that down there, so thank you very much Team Miller for the jump scare, and how you doing, buddy? Oh, hello there as well. Oh, Farmer Marks, how you doing? Hello. I love that. I do. Obi-Wan saying hello there. Every time I see Star Wars, I just want him to say hello there. I swear I'm going crazy. I am. But anyway, right. So actually, one thing I did want to do now, as I've got the free landscape modding, one thing I wanted to do is obviously this area over here at some point. I haven't quite got around to doing it yet. I'm not going to bother harvesting whatever else in this field. What is that anyway? We have... Where the heck is it? GG, buddy! Ah, thank you, T. Miller. And yes, I have my coffee here. Thank you very much for the hydrate. What is that? Oh, it says fallow cotton. Am I going blind? What is that? Oh, soybean. There you go. Yeah, so obviously that's just going to be ploughed in eventually anyway. I was looking at the wrong monitor there. Oh, blimey. So yeah, hopefully that should get you guys going. Are they paying for others? So obviously the ones down below, they're the ones with the channel points, the same as they are set up for like T Miller and a lot of the other guys. But obviously there is some where you have to also purchase this stuff and that. So yeah, but obviously doing the channel point way is the easiest, cheapest, free option for you guys. All you have to do is lurk and watch and stuff. So yeah. So let me, well, I'm tabbed out a sec. Da, da. Make sure it's working. Yep, good. Obviously, make sure to check out T Miller, guys. He's an amazing streamer. He's been doing a bit of City Skylines today. Obviously, I was lurking, and actually, it's coming on quite well, Mr. Miller. I'm really liking. One thing I do need to do is get into the editor and remove that freaking sign. And I might just drop it down below and see if it works or not. Hopefully, it will. But yeah, for now, obviously I've got poplars being harvested. I've got obviously rocks being picked up from this field here. The other thing I do need to get into, obviously I've added seasons back in, precision farming's back in, so I am going to be doing things kind of a little bit more legit, I suppose, the best way. And how you doing, Mr. Bodine? I'm hoping... Is that coming through? Let me just check something. Interesting. Why didn't that play? Dang. Let me... Da, 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 da. See, I can hear it going off in my headset, but I can't hear it coming through the stream. That's weird. I may have to have a little look into something for a sec. Da, 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 da. One sec, guys. Obviously, I've never used these before, so I wanted to literally just set them up. So there's that. What did I miss? What did I miss? La 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 la. Nope, I do not want to do streamer all that rubbish. This is what I want here, I think. Edit on Twitch. Nope, don't want to do that. Maybe? That's fine, that's fine. Manage origin channels. Nope. I think I might have missed something on some of that. Channel points. Have I... See, because it even showed up, so I don't know what is going on. Test browser. Yeah, it seems like it. The thing was kind of weird because it's coming through on my headset, but not through to you guys. Let me check on my other sound settings. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Right, so you don't need to be sure.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
See, that came through. Yeah, so that one definitely come through. That's a very strange one, but thank you very much, T Miller, for that. Yeah, let me test. So that was was sound alert, wasn't it? So let's try a blurb. So that's going to be a blurb. There we go. And let's do a hello there.
Hello there. Hello there.
Yep, there they are. They're working again. I just had to refresh the pages. So that's good. Good, good, good. That's very strange. No idea what was going on there. But there we go. So a little something for you guys to try and scare the crap out of me with. And yeah, so there we go. Cool. Yay. Ryan. Jeez. Okay, so what was I doing? One thing I do need to do is come into this field here and just plough around that bit. I had a bit of a weird bump in my field. And yeah. Jesus. Holy heck. That was loud. That was very loud. Didn't get the pop-up coming through, though. Very strange. Oh well. At least they're working. That's the main thing. I'll have to keep having a look into it and deal with it later. Who knows, might even get with Team Miller to see if he can help out at some point. Or I think Viking mentioned that he can help out with it. So, yeah. Glad to help. Give you something to be amused with. Right, yeah, so I need to get this ploughed here. I had a weird bump going downwards in the field. Didn't even notice it until now. So I need to get that ploughed up at some point. He's working. He looks like he's
Have you
full,
ever
actually.
had a dream that you could.
Wow, that kid just goes on and on and on. What the heck? But thank you, Bodie. There you go. Alright. So I need to get my tractor and trailers down here, so I'm going to try and figure out where the heck I put them out. There we go. You guys are just going to be bombarding me with all them, aren't you, now? Yeah, so obviously if there's any, obviously I can only do about, I think it's 5 on each at the minute. But if there's any in particular that you want added, I could always remove one and add it in. And obviously let me know what the prices are like as well, so got a lot of points saved up. Yeah, that's why I thought I'd try and keep it reasonable for you guys. Obviously the ones that are like the jump scares, which I really don't particularly like because they do sort of freak the crap out of me at times, some of them. I did put obviously up that higher price, but obviously once most of you guys have used up your points, you can probably still afford it within reason. Oh heck, I can't drive at all. But anyway, yeah, so I am going to get some work done in a minute. Alright, let's park that up here. Hopefully my tractor and trailers are over here. Tractor's there. I did have a trailer earlier, but where did I put it? What was the last field I was doing? I was doing that one there. It was with a case tractor, if I remember rightly. So that would be on this far field. Yeah, so this is where I got to. So obviously got this field that was grass, now ploughed up. Obviously I sent the hired helper through yesterday, got it picked up. Didn't get much off it, unfortunately, so. But yeah. One thing I do need to address at some point is my pigs, but I'm probably going to have to do individual grains and such. I've got plenty in storage, so I can get that going later on. But one thing I do want to try and do as well today is get some animals taken out of my pens, put into obviously the butchers there, get some more meat produced. And I think at some point I do need to get this guy unloaded. I think he's actually stopped. So I'm going to need to get a trailer brought over here. Yeah, he stopped over the end there. Actually went onto the in-game mod hub, grabbed that 6-meter popper header. It's not a bad little header actually, guys. Did you see the vineyard pack on mod hub? I don't think it can be edited to do blueberries. I have seen, well actually there's two I've seen, and I've got both of them I think on here. Now is it on here or did I put them on the other one? Yeah, because obviously you got this one here, the whatever the heck I pronounce these. Ferrand, Dehu, what we call it. Obviously, there's some bits in there, Obviously, these are on the in-game mod hub, guys, so it's not too bad. I would like to try some of these out at some point. I really like the look of this one. From what I can gather, it can spray both sides at the same time, make things a little bit easier. And it's got a decent capacity on it as well. There's that one. And do I have that second one? Yeah, there's also this one as well, the Vineyard Pack. Obviously, you get a couple more tractors in there as well. But this is something I really like. And for any guys who haven't seen this, this is actually a trailed grape harvester. And also it attaches onto the back of your trailer. This is one thing I've seen on Facebook quite a few times. And I like the look of it. You like the mulch on it. Alright, okay. So yeah, I want to see if I can maybe tweak that for this map to do like the blueberries as well. See if it can work or not. It should, in theory, be an easy edit, just adding the blueberries in, but who knows. But obviously you get a nice big trailer for your grapes to go in as well. So you're not limited to now the in-game stuff. You got a, I think that's like a fertilizer in it. Solid fertilizer there, sort of plough jobby. Fertilizer spreader improves, yeah, so fertilizer spreader. I haven't really checked them out too much myself. But we've got here, we've got a mulcher. That's quite a nice little thing, excuse me. I had fish and chips just before going live and it's now starting to come back on me. But yeah, all of these I want to check out at some point. It looks almost like you can offset the front and the back. It's kind of an interesting one. We'll have to definitely check that out at some point. Obviously got a, what was that anyway, plough or something? Subsoiler, that's kind of nice. I've actually seen this being used, this set being used on this same map that Yoshio did a while ago. I can't think of what it's blinking called though. It's kind of a little roller, it's kind of a nice little thing. Also you got loads and loads. This is kind of a nice little pruner there. Obviously you got your guards. Obviously these are all based on like real life stuff. Another fertilizer as well. Sprayer. Obviously that unfolds and you basically just run up either side with the grapes going in between. It's really cool. Yeah. So yeah, at some point I do want to check these out. Actually, I'm kind of wondering. Obviously, I've got my grapes down here. Man, I need to get this place emptied out. Jeez. Got so much in storage right there. So like, what the heck? Right, so can't really use them on the coffee, unfortunately, because they are going to be a little bit too high. Italia, I think it's called. Yeah, that's the one. Let's see. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't need to do any more fertilizing. It's saying it's perfect. Obviously, pH is down on that, and ooh, that one. Oh yeah, that's not too bad as well. They're perfect there. At the minute, I've only done one application on. Obviously, that's precision farming. You only have to do it like once, and it's happy. So what I'll probably do is once these guys are harvested, I'll have to do a stream checking out all of those bits and pieces. And obviously, Team Miller's just dropped the link for that pack in chat for you guys. Right, so obviously, let's go get this guy offloaded first, and then we'll come back and get that forage harvester unloaded. But yeah, hopefully actually over the next week, Giants should be coming back from obviously their holidays. We should start seeing mods start rolling out again. And with any luck, by the end of this month we might hear about whether we're going to be able to use some of the Platinum expansion stuff for obviously Dave's new map. That would be great. The pruner would have to be edited for blueberries if... Yeah, exactly. You probably have to make a second XML and just have it set to blueberries the same way Dave did his. Fun and games, hey? Fun and games. So lots over the next month going on. Obviously still carrying on with the factories. All of those should work. Yeah, exactly. So the fertilizer should work. The pruner, not the pruner, the fertilizer, all those other equipment should work fine. Definitely, if any of you guys have checked it out, let us know how you got on with it anyway. Oh, so just a quick one. This is kind of a side note. Obviously last night my wife was watching a program, and it was to do with 2022 from space, and it was basically an overview of 2022, the year, obviously, and actually looking down over the world throughout the year, and obviously each month showing different things that were happening throughout the world. And obviously it got me thinking, obviously with last year there was so much going on that was pretty bad, to be honest. Obviously you had your typhoons, hurricanes, heck, what was it, over in, I think it was somewhere in Africa if I remember rightly, they had really bad floods. Obviously you had the storms and hitting like Florida area and stuff like that last year. Obviously a lot of people lost their lives. Obviously like Australia, where obviously forest fires and stuff, and also in America they got hit pretty bad with forest fires. So many animals were hurt or killed. And it kind of got me thinking about my own year that's just gone past. And okay, there was a fair few bad things that has happened. It's nothing new. But to be honest, there wasn't a lot of good things that really happened, and I realised I really need to get out more. I think the best thing that's happened to me last year, obviously this is something for you guys to think about as well. Have a think about your last year. What was the highlight of 2022 for you guys? So for me, I think the best thing that happened to me is obviously my daughter streaming. That was amazing. Obviously, unfortunately, there was a lot of hardship and stuff last year for a lot of people throughout the world, and obviously my sympathies go out to all those people, their families and stuff. So yeah, your grandmother believed that if it rained on New Year's night, then the year was going to be bad. 2020, 2021 and 2022 it rained. 2023 it didn't rain, so we will see. Nah, interesting. That's a very interesting. Yeah, it's very true actually. Yeah, because New Year's was raining quite a lot in places. So yeah, that's definitely one to keep an eye out for. Now, I don't know if there's any space left. Probably. But let's go empty this out first of all. One weird thing is my display for the capacity isn't shown, so I may need to go in and have a look at this. So the capacity for the silage additives there, but not for the actual products. So let's get you unfolded. But yeah, obviously this year, obviously it's up to each individual to make it their own good or bad year. Obviously, one thing that got me thinking is obviously Dave has had, okay, he's had a lot of bad, but think about it, he's had some really good times this year as well. Obviously, one, his daughter got married. Two, he became a grandfather. That is absolutely amazing. Now, I know that he is really chuffed, to be honest, with that. So yeah, let's see what 2023 has in store for us. I'm really hoping it's going to be a good year. Obviously, I was aiming to get to my 1,000 followers before the end of the year. That didn't quite work out. I ended up 11 followers short. So I'm going to carry on for this month. So with any luck, I should hit that. So, but yeah, obviously for 2023, the year is obviously going to be for just doing really, really well, I think, overall. But at least for now, I'm just going to chill, play for today. Obviously, I have been doing a little bit of work on some of the factories. Obviously, I've got the bee farm sorted out. So, what else was it? The bee farm. There's something else as well. Team Inland was one of the projects I've done, which is now completed. I just need to do one last edit on it before Dave releases it, which I'll show off in a minute. Obviously still working on the product storages when I get a chance. But yeah, the main focus is obviously getting the buildable factories working. Obviously there's a new possible way of doing things, so yeah. I had a follow bot hit me, and when it cleared it went from 1948 before they hit to... Oh, that's nasty. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, one thing that can happen is obviously when you use that follow bot remover, it could pick up on previous bots that's maybe followed you in the past. So it may have cleared up. One thing I did notice when I was doing it, and I think I mentioned it the other day, is I noticed there was about 5 or 6 followers who I know I've actually talked to in chat and on other streams. And obviously they were being flagged as well. One's actually had a Twitch, or 2 of them were Twitch affiliates, so it may have picked up on them and removed them. Obviously, obviously just mentioned maybe during your stream something about being hit by the follow bot, and if you're not following now, and maybe just refollow. So yeah, so I might as well get this last strip myself. Yeah, fun and games. But yeah, those follow bots are a pain in the butt. Obviously, it's always over Christmas period. Thankfully, this year, touch wood, I never hit any. Obviously, thankfully, I don't stream that much, so that's probably what it is. They don't see me as a target, I guess. So, so my 2,000 followers, 24-hour stream will be delayed for a while. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but hopefully this year, maybe aim for by summertime. You never know, you might be doing another 24-hour stream. But yeah, very, very cool. Right, so how we doing? Half an hour into it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this field off, get this unloaded. What I'll do is I'll throw up a test map quickly just to show you one of the factories that I've been working on. Team Miller knows what it is. Obviously Dave knows what it is. Obviously he's actually got it. And I think Mr. Reaper is the only other person who's seen it. But to be honest, I was quite surprised. It only took me about about 6 hours to convert it and bring it over. Now, it's actually going to be an upgrade to one of the current factories. Hot by this 2-year anniversary in June. Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? That would definitely be awesome. But yeah, I'm going to show what I've been working on. It's literally from, what, Sunday-ish. I think it was. I started it, finished it pretty much Monday/Tuesday. So let's get that unloaded. Oh, it's gone straight in. That's fine. Might as well get rid of both these. That trailer was leased anyway, so that's fine. Let me do this. Oh, wrong one. Obviously, if you want that, this is on the on the website, guys. Obviously, there's a case one. There's a John Deere one there. Not sure why this shows up in the leased